Assalamu alaikum, we're back. Just took a short break. I wait for some of you guys to come back. Because we had some nice questions a second ago. Assalamu alaikum, Ahmad. Assalamu alaikum, Yasin. Thanks for coming back. Yeah, after an hour, Instagram says, get out of here, Sam. Go and do something else with your life. After an hour, and I say no. I'll be back, and I'm back on it. Yeah, I've got a few things to let you guys know actually, while we're here. Number one is I'm pushing to get to 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, by the way, by the end of this month. So that's 2 days away. I'm just going to check the YouTube channel now and see if I've reached that yet, because I'm very close. If not, then I'll ask for your help. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet. How are we doing? We need 4 more subscribers. Okay, yeah. If you know anyone who'd be interested in my stuff, please just share something of mine, share one of my videos that you've liked or something on Facebook or whatever, and try to encourage some people to come and subscribe, because we're so close now. We're so close. We're at I don't know if you can even see that. We're at 4,996. Yeah. Yasin says, say less. Be right back. Right. I will avoid saying too much so you don't miss much. Jazakallahu khair, bro. Can you please explain step 2, challenge 5 answers, please? I'll get it up on my laptop if you want. Let's have a look. Another thing to let you guys know as well is that here on Instagram, for I did plan on doing a 100-day countdown to Ramadan, and I'll do a video every day, and we'll just go through the 100 most frequently used words in the Quran, because it's really amazing how much of the Quran you can cover with so few words, actually. I worked out today that 40% of the Quran can be learned with just 40 words. That's incredible, isn't it? So... and I was going to do videos, and I recorded one earlier. And as I was recording it, when I finished it and I was about to edit it, I just thought it just wasn't really what I wanted it to be. So I've decided just to do images on Instagram. So every day on Instagram I'm going to post. I'm just going to teach you guys a new word every day. So today we did just the word min. The word min is used 3,226 times in the Quran. Just the word min. That's incredible, subhanAllah. So every day, there's going to be something on Instagram. I'm just going to go to the answers for you, bro. Step 2, challenge 5. I mean, step 2 is prepositions, right? Challenge 5, let's have a look. Let's just have a look. Oh, okay, yeah, I've had a few people writing about this. We've just hit 5k. Allahu Akbar. Let's have a look. Allahu Akbar. We'll screenshot it. I don't know how to screenshot on this old phone. There we go. Jazakallahu khair, guys. May Allah bless you guys for being part of it. Oh, yeah. 5,000 subs. May Allah bless you guys. Thank you guys for being part of it. That was one of my goals for this month. One of my goals for the whole of this year is 10,000 subscribers. It's just fun to hit goals, isn't it? I mean, to be honest, even if I had 100 people who really wanted to learn Arabic, that just blow my mind. Do you know what I mean? It's amazing, isn't it? Just to reach people all over the world to talk about something that you love. Do you know what I mean? But to have numbers like that, it is good fun to try to hit milestones and stuff for your channel. So, yeah, so Omar, we're going to focus on you for a minute. So you're asking about this. So there's a little text in the workbook about there's a is it about a beautiful girl and a boy going to sitting in a mosque or something? I've got one of my workbooks here actually. We'll open it up and let's find it. Okay, so the text is البنت الجميلة في المسجد مع الولد والولد ذاهب إلى البيت الكبير. Okay, so the answer is, how's the girl described? Okay, obviously beautiful. We got that right. Where did the boy go? Okay, so the boy, so it's actually specified that الولد ذاهب إلى البيت الكبير, so that the boy is a goer, the boy is going to the mosque. And where did the girl go with the boy? So the only place that the girl went is the mosque, right? It has confused a few people, so I think that my wording is just unhelpful in it. But the answers that I've put in the work booklet, in the answers booklet, are right for it. But just because, so yeah, so the girl being beautiful, that one's not a problem, is it? Where did the boy go? I mean, the boy did go to the mosque as well, or else how did he get there? Do you know what I mean? But it's just not in the text. Do you know what I mean? It's not in the text that he went there. The only thing that's in the text that's explicit about him going somewhere is him going to the big house. And the only place where the girl is at all with the boy is the mosque. So it's unhelpful. Like, I think that my wording could be better in that, inshallah, definitely. So apologies for that, for any inconvenience that's caused you. But, yeah. But that's it. Does that help, Ahmad? Yeah, I know it's not great, but yeah. Okay. Is there anything else, guys? Anything else I can help you with? You're very welcome, Ahmad. Thank you for being so engaged. Yeah, thank you for being so engaged in everything, and for believing in the stuff that I do. The verb yakadu. Okay. Can't say it's a word that I ever use, but you did ask the question earlier, but I didn't see it because there was just some other questions that came in. The verb yakadu. Well, what about it specifically? So, as for a word, the words that are most important to memorize, it depends on what you're learning Arabic for. If you're learning Arabic, wa alaikum assalam. Yeah, it depends what you're learning Arabic for, man. If you're learning it for the Quran, then there's an awesome document about word frequencies in the Quran. Oh, about the meaning changing with la in front. I'm not sure about that. I'll do a video on it for you, maybe. And get a post-it note. The verb yakadu. I know some examples of it, like where it's used. Yakadu al-baruq yakhtafu abasarahum and stuff like that. But yakadu. Let's talk about it. Yakadu. Versus la yakadu. I'll look into it for you, inshallah. Yeah, Omar, I was just mentioning. I've said not to do the videos because we're way over. We've got way less than 100 words. All right, bro, in California. Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Have a good day at work or wherever you're going. Yeah, but as for the 100 words, I'm just gonna do another word every day, all the way down to all the way up to Ramadan, inshallah. And we're just gonna do them on Instagram. I'm just gonna do some pictures on Instagram for it. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay. So the word for losing something is the verb faqada. Yafqidu is how it's conjugated, I believe. There's an ayah in Surah Yusuf, nafqidu saw al-malik or something like that. We've lost the king's cup. Nafqidu is we've lost. So faqadtu, I've lost. What was it that you wanted to? Oh, about finding your hotel. The word hotel is funduq, the plural of which is fanadiq, and then just whatever the name of your hotel is. Yeah. And you just say, where is it? Or how do I go to? كيف أذهب إلى فندق blah blah blah. People don't speak like that. They'll say like كيف رايح على فندق. They probably say fundug in Saudi. كيف رايح على فندق whatever. Your passport is a good thing to know. جواز السفر. Your passport. Actually using the word hajj itself as well, it is actually a verb. You can say hajjaytu. Hajjaytu. I made hajj. In Amiyya they'll say hajjit. Maybe in Egypt they say haggit. In haggit. Afwan. Some daily routine sentences. Maybe we'll do that in a podcast. That'd be a good podcast episode. Daily routine. Always, it interests me that truly there's loads of people out there who have resources on daily routine and stuff in Arabic. But not by me yet. And you want to hear it from me. That's what matters. We'll do some daily routine on the podcast, maybe. Maybe we'll do that next week. Mondays is when the podcast goes live, by the way. I think you probably know that if you listen on Spotify. Team Spotify as well. Big shout out to you guys. I'm always saying how awesome you guys at Spotify are, because you're the biggest audience by far. Bigger than YouTube. People repping the Arabic Sam podcast on Spotify. You guys are a big audience, alhamdulillah. Supporting me a lot. With views, not with money. It's free. Podcast's free. Obviously. Cool, that's some good ideas for some stuff to do. Brother Yasin, I'll look into yakadu and la yakadu, because it's just not a word that I see very often, or use very much, so I don't really know what to tell you, but I help you out on that. Jazakallah khair, man. The podcast is something that I really like, I sat down, just before I published my Arabic in 60 Steps program, I sat down and thought, who do I really want to reach? And I especially want to reach brothers who are sort of young, starting a family, or early in their careers and stuff. And I thought, a lot of people sort of our age listen to podcasts. Well, everyone's listened to podcasts, to be honest, but definitely people of our demographic big into podcasts, and that's also part of my decision to sign up to Twitch as well, because there's a lot of men on Twitch, big time. A lot of young Muslims who may also be interested in learning Arabic, who are on there playing FIFA and stuff. So I want to get stuck into that. And also it's an excuse for me to try to blend having a game of FIFA with teaching Arabic. I can convince myself that it's working away. And then my wife might let me have a PlayStation. And that'd be good. Right. So, so Omar, that's true. So, for example, the Medina books, a lot of people don't know, the Medina books are meant to be taught in Arabic, right? Like, they're written to be taught at the Islamic University of Medina by Arabic speakers. And the reason for that is not because it's bad to teach through the medium of English, but because the students are from all over the place. Do you know what I mean? Like, in a class at the Islamic University of Medina, you'll have students from Nigeria, students from Somalia, students from Spain, students from China and Russia and Sweden and stuff. So, like, the common language, they just teach Arabic through Arabic, and that's the best decision for them. But the way that they do it, if you look in the Medina books, is they just begin by talking about nouns that are in the room. So, for example, learning like هذا قلم, and then learning how to ask a question. أهذا قلم? Is this a pen? And they just build on top of that. It's interesting. They are definitely good books. It's definitely a good program. So any advice for a 17-year-old? Firstly, I have some praise for a 17-year-old. MashaAllah, it's beautiful that you've made a decision to learn Arabic at your age. That's really beautiful and amazing. And most people leave it very late in their lives. So, so Allah's blessed you in that way to give you the motivation for it. Recently, I had a phone conversation with a lady who's joined my program, and she's not old. She's not an elderly lady. She's in her 40s or late 30s, and she's got a condition that's just started to make her lose her memory. And, she can't really learn new things very well, obviously, and she's just losing her memory. And she's realised now how important it is to learn Arabic. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so important that we learn early. It's so important that we take the opportunity whilst we have our health and stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people get to that age and they think, I've still got loads of time. Do you know what I mean? Like, well, even us, like, I'm 25, right? And, we feel like we've got loads of time, but it might be that Allah causes something to make learning difficult for us when we're 27, 28, 21, 19. Do you know what I mean? So it's amazing that you've made the decision to learn earlier. The advice is encounter Arabic as much as you can and get into a good routine of learning vocab, is what I'd say. For vocab stuff, go onto my YouTube channel, look at Arabists Digest, episode 3. So the third edition of that, there'll be like a hashtag 3 in the title. Arabists Digest, hashtag 3, number 3. And there's loads of information in there about how to learn vocab. It's got kind of all of my thoughts in there. So get into a good routine of learning vocab. That's what I'd say. Yeah. It's funny that you added Arabic wires afterwards. Did you think I was going to give you like some marriage advice or something for a 17-year-old? Probably should, but it's probably not the place where you'd ask for it. I've met brothers, by the way, who are like 17, 18 and are married. I've known a brother in London who has 2 wives who's 18. 18, he's got 2 wives. No, mashallah, if he, that brother is proactive and strong enough for it, mashallah. Barakallahu feek. Alright guys, we might wrap this up soon. Because I'm gonna re-upload this video to YouTube as well, so other people can benefit from it. And I don't want it to be too long, because sometimes it takes me like an hour to upload a video if it's really long, and that's pretty dead, sitting around waiting for that to unfold. Right. Last chance, my dear brothers and sisters, if there are any there. But I think it's all the boys here now. Any questions? Any last questions I can help you with? You're the top bloke, bro. Yeah. Okay, so what's the difference in how I studied Arabic and how our brother Shaheen al-Rahman learned Arabic? That is a fantastic question. Um, that is a fantastic question. So I learned in like a strictly academic way. So I learned Arabic the same way that like when you were at school and you like did like GCSE French or whatever. I learned Arabic in that way. Like I learned it as a active spoken language in the world from the beginning, like as like a modern language for political use. Do you know what I mean? Like our first objective was to read newspapers. Like really, that was the main objective for our studies, was to learn newspapers. So we were learning very modern standard Arabic. But like Shaheen al-Rahman, he had like a classical education in Islamic sciences, and through that went through like the process of learning nahu, like learning Arabic grammar from the Arabic grammarians, and learning sarf, or morphology, through the Arabic grammarians, right? So like it was all done in like an Arabic context. It's all done from the Arabic scholars. But I learned Arabic in the beginning from just Western scholars, like Western scholars who have created their own curriculums to teach Westerners who are non-Muslims for the most part. So the objective is different. And the objective for Shaheen al-Rahman, as he was learning, was obviously to access classical texts. So he would have learned what I would refer to as like classical standard Arabic rather than modern standard Arabic. It's the same language, but it's just different vocabulary is focused. Do you know what I mean? If you're learning for classical reasons, you're more likely to you're just more likely to memorize grammar rules in Arabic. You're more likely to memorize poems about Arabic language in Arabic. But for studying Arabic from a Western context at a university, that just isn't a priority. Do you know what I mean? It's about learning how to have a discussion in Arabic about current affairs. That's more what I focused on, right? Like, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was learning about, حقوق الإنسان, human rights, learning about, whatever. All, اقتصاد and siyasa and stuff, politics and economics and all that sort of stuff. We were sort of more geared to focus on that rather than Islamic texts. I'd say of my cohort who did my Arabic degree, maybe only 20% of us were Muslims. Most were non-Muslims. So no, the content is very different. I suppose the language is the language at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? It's like the content of the language and the result is the same. Do you know what I mean? The result is that we both know Arabic, but the result is that we both know Arabic, but just the purposes of what we've learnt it for are different. After I finished my degree, I went out of my way to learn like Arabic as a classical science, learning nahu and sarf and balagha and stuff. Like I went out of my way to learn that. For like, I like to just have a blend of them in my program. I actually first met brother Shaheen al-Rahman when he was working on his curriculum for Safar, and he sort of asked me to give him some advice and give him some instruction on it, because at Safar, their work is it's very important to them to be in line with what kind of secular education is doing as well. Like their Islamic studies books are well informed by like the national curriculum here in the UK. Do you know what I mean? Like the stuff that like an 8-year-old here in the UK knows because of the national curriculum, they take that into consideration in their Safar Academy books. It's really amazing what they do actually. The Safar Islamic studies books for children are really amazing. Look them up on Amazon, inshallah. When my son's only 2 now, but when we start him on like proper Islamic studies, we'll probably buy those books for him because they're just amazing. And when I was working in the madrasa in Cornwall, we used those books just because I think they're so good. So that's the main difference. Classical approach for classical texts versus modern approach for modern discussions. Let's end there. I'm quite tired now. I have some other things to do this evening. I've got some other formatting and stuff to do for book 3 that needs to go in the resources library for the 60 Steps program this evening, or tomorrow probably. I'll probably take tomorrow as well to get it all done, and upload everything as well. But yeah, I'm also planning some other stuff as well. So I've got to get on with something. I've got to pray Maghrib as well now. So I'll love you guys and leave you. Thanks for being part of it, guys. We'll make this regular. We'll do 4 p.m. on Wednesdays, inshallah. Yeah, you're very welcome, bro. You're very welcome, bro. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll do this 4 p.m. next Wednesday. 4 p.m. on Wednesdays is our day, right? Hopefully that sounds good to everyone. 4 p.m. Wednesdays, Instagram Live Q&A. If you miss it for whatever reason, I'll do another Q&A on Sunday evenings on YouTube. So there'll be a live Q&A on YouTube as well. Yeah. So there's 2 opportunities for us to sit down and have a chat together live. All right, guys. You have a nice evening, those of you who are in the UK. You have a nice working day, those of you who are over in the States, over the pond. And good night, those of you who are further east of us in India or Eastern Europe or wherever. Take it easy, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.